Won't you celebrate? Take it slow but never. And today I'm Celeb Connect. I'm going to say this Montuina. I mean, as bank introduce here, kindness in the Mchuida and Dani. So keep it fresh and live. Keep wave of creativity. Hey man, welcome to the show.
Thanks, my guy.
Yeah. So can you briefly introduce yourself? My guy with you. Who is Ultra?
Yeah. All right. Ultra is basically a born-again Christian. I'm a gospel artist and also a cinematographer. I am the son to some amazing people. Yeah, I think that's pretty much me.
So okay, let's focus more on your music part. You as an artist.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more your musical background? How did you start? Is it like good nango zizimo gaba? No imba gabena. Yeah.
Well, basically I think when I was about 13, I don't know how, but I was writing some songs, I think because of what I listened to, and my brother was always playing the guitar at home. So he was always putting me in a state where I'm thinking music in that sense. So I think I started doing music that age, because music is not just going in the studio and recording. There are processes to music. Other people are just songwriters, but they're regarded as musicians. So I think I started at that age, and it was inspired by the surrounding of listening to music and everything. So when I went to school sometime, we would just freestyle, kumamenya madesk and stuff like that, and tikatupa mabars magazine you good. So that sort of like motivated me to think, what, maybe I can do this, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then recorded I think my first single when I started doing school in high school. Yeah, or in other words, let me say secondary school, because they're two different things. Yeah.
Are you signed to any record label? A solo artist?
I am an independent artist, so I'm not signed to any labels. Yes, me.
So like you and Thomas Bangira Weka.
Yeah, man, pretty much going to the studio. If shooting music videos, it means I have to sponsor it and everything. Yeah, man.
Right. So can you like tell us your relationship between you and the church boys? Because I've seen you guys connect, sometimes work together.
Yeah, I think church boys is like a family to me. It's been a group of people that when I started music, they sort of like recognize my talent and say, what, let's work together and do this thing. And and I was like, okay, let's go with it. And it was like a collaborative effort. My guys and everything, and we were at one church. All of us were at one church, so it was even easier for us to like work together. Timakwira Rose and Chiro as studio technicians. So it was basically a family. We started hanging out and made music together.
Right. Yeah. Great. So can you say you just started from church? You make a musical background. Cause if it's not a secular, tonight I was asking because as I've heard about, it's more of church.
Well, I've grown up in a church, but I would say that I didn't start doing gospel music. I've done some tracks that were secular, but it didn't take me a very long time, because even in my writing process, I realized it wasn't out of a place far from church. So whatever I was writing was still somewhere. It wasn't that extreme. Yes, it wasn't that extreme to a point where whatsoever. No, it wasn't that extreme, but it wasn't centered on God specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, what are some of the challenges that you face?
Um, I think the number one challenge that I faced as I started doing music is an issue to do with identity.
Yeah.
So that was the number one challenge, to say sometimes Ndiramba Wimba, I didn't really know who I was.
Yeah.
So I think that's a challenge, because now it puts you in a state of doing music just because, and not really coming from a place where you know yourself and that's what you want people to get. So I think that was the number one challenge, identifying who I was. The other challenges were to do with shows. I've walked to a number of shows before, a lot of times, and ended up not even performing. We get in there to go to a place like Area 18,
Yeah.
walking, and we don't even perform. Challenges like that. A platform where I can actually get my music to be played, and everything. I've been denied access to stuff like that, and also I guess connections with people who would help me out, sponsorship, all those things. I think a lot of challenges that I've faced personally.
Right. So can you also tell us more about your music, the songs you have released, the EP, and the recent album as well?
Yeah. Okay. So I think first project that I ever worked on that is big, a collective, is my EP, which is It All Comes to This, which had 7 tracks. And at the moment, I've just released an album called As You Are. I think which will soon hit online platforms and whatnot. But at the moment, it's just out as a CD and I think a digital copy. But yeah, man, it's been an amazing process to work with some amazing people as well. To make my dream of this album to come to life. And yeah, man, As You Are is the name of the album. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say much about that,
Yeah,
but yeah, As You Are has about 14 tracks, and it sort of has an acoustic touch to it, a mellow vibe than what people heard in It All Comes to This, because It All Comes to This had a sort of like hyper,
more of hip-hop.
a more of hip hop touch to it, while this one is more of a sort of like a mellow acoustic worship type of vibe. So it was coming out of a place where I was reflecting on my life and also trying to get a message, a specific message to tell people to go to God just as they are, because only He has the ability to change us. He has the ability to accept us just the way we are.
Right. So like, what really made you change? Yoga, wow, hip hop can be, and then you're now into guitar and singing. Why the change?
So
and soon I get disappoint some of your fans who that all of a sudden I'll try to adapt.
Well, I think at the moment, as I said, I've had issues to do with identity and whatnot. I had a glimpse of who I was, the identity I had in It All Comes to It. The idea and the glimpse of it was there, but I think I was sort of like thinking about what I really want to portray out there and not what is out there being done by people, because I think sometimes we're carried away as artists to bite a lot from other people and what they're doing. So it came from a place where I took time to pray about it, to say, God, what is my identity, as an artist. And I found out that a guitar is one of the music instruments that I love very much. And I think that was sort of like one way of God telling me that this can be a tool that you can use to do your music. And in It All Comes to This, there was a glimpse of that, but it wasn't something that was a full version of my identity. So I think as you all has maybe about 60% of that, because I feel like I'm still growing and I'm still identifying myself and who God wants me to be.
So once again, people, on the Celeb Connect today we have Ultra. Ndipo kula amene tikumvana naye ziwiri zitatu kucheza naye. So Ultra, what's your vision like 5 years from now? Kuti umaziona kuti ufuna uzapange achieve chani?
Alright, in the next 5 years, I would say God already established a vision in me, and from where I was 2 years ago and where I am right now, I already see that God already started working on that vision. And I think 5 years to come, I want my music to actually make an impact for people to actually look at, point out what they feel like my music has helped them with. You know, to be in a state where I can positively say that my music is making a change and it's helping people out in a way. So I think in 5 years I should be able to make that impact. In 5 years I should be able to reach out to communities using my talent, you know, to say that I am helping out a certain community because music led me there, you know. So I think in 5 years, I think that's the plan, you know, to be able to make that positive change.
Right. Yeah. So right now I'll give you some of the questions that some of your fans asked on the Ultra group. So the first one was like, Ultra has dreadlocks, and how is he like accepted in church, you know? And why did he choose Kuti as a car? Was one niggas all rasta?
Yeah. Okay. Well, that has been an issue for some churches. You know, they look at you and think, this guy is not Christian just because I have hair. You know, hair is just hair at the end of the day, because it can be short, it can be long, but I think there are other things that symbolize certain things. But at the end of the day, the Bible says that you should not judge people because of how they look at the end of the day. But I've had issues with churches, but where I'm at, I am accepted and I am seen, I am valued, and I am loved. And I think I have dreadlocks because at the end of the day, the first point that I said on this interview was that I had to deal with issues to do with identity, and I think it is mine. You know, I think it's mine. I think I am comfortable in it, and I think we as artists need to be in a place where we are comfortable with how they look and the image we are portraying out there. Because I've noticed that some people dress up in a certain way because other people want them to look that way, but I don't think that's me. So that's why I have dreadlocks.
Another question that came from one of your fans was, what's your dream collaboration?
Okay, I think my dream collaboration would be, when it comes to rap, I would say SO, and when it comes to singing and the like, I would say Travis Green. I don't know why I'm forgetting some people right now, but yeah, let's just go with Travis Green at the moment. And when I think about other stuff, I just shoot.
Great. And who is like your favorite artist, the local artist, Malawi?
Local artist. Is it a must to have a
favorite? Nah, it's not a must.
Okay. I wouldn't say favorite. I would just say people that I respect and I salute what they're doing. And I would say people like Praise Umali. I would say people like Suffix. I think, yeah, Baraka, Kelvin Sings. Yeah, man, I think just to mention a few, those are people who sort of like put me in a space where I'm challenged. Yourself, by the way, people who challenge the way that I think and what to do with my music as well. Yeah,
great.
lose yourself to the money. Don't lose yourself to the fame. Don't lose your. Don't lose yourself to the money. Don't lose yourself to the fame. Don't lose yourself. Mama told me one step at a time. When the money coming, don't lose your life. Get down on your knees by the end of the night. Give thanks to the Lord for He gave you life. I know that you're always on the road. I know that you're always trying to go. I know that you're trying to make a move. I know that you're trying to make some dough, but don't lose yourself in the money. Don't lose yourself in the fame. Don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself to the money. Don't lose yourself to the fame. Don't deal with the drugs and the violence. Papa told me find a girl you marry. Keep her close and hold her tight. You only find one that's right in your life. So when you find out, better hold on tight. Yeah. I know that they say that you a mess, yeah. I know that they say you can't commit, yeah. But don't let them define your life. And don't let them kill what's inside. Always follow your dream, but don't get snatched by the peace. Don't let Satan within, it will swallow your peace. Always follow your dream, don't get snatched by the beast. It will swallow your peace. Don't get carried away when that money come your way. Keep on praying every day. Don't get carried away when that money come your way. Keep on praying every day.
So my guy, I'm feel out many. So if you're looking for more of his music, get a CD, his new album. Guys, album in there boy inenda gwagale. Student gawa nyimbo yayi. Nguzwagala hakunde mangisa ngona ngaika kusoma bambaliva. So yeah, follow him on Insta, Twitter, Facebook. My handle agenda amenali bansewa. And yeah, holla at him anytime, my guy. In case me I'm in my phone, so I got really adadu, and you would like to connect with Ultra Guy to work with him, holla at this guy. He is very cool. You're with me, Mike Mash on Celeb Connect. Till we meet again.
Dear broken-hearted girl, I know the pain you're going through, the insecurities you have that rob you of seeing you, the real you. Actually, let's take it back, guy. Bet you don't even know that you're heartbroken because you've gotten so used to the feeling of pain you no longer even recognize it. So, dear female, let's diagnose your problems because you've been running into the hands of all the wrong doctors. On the inside of you is this longing to be loved and to be loved deeply. So of course, when he walked into your life and promised you rainbows and sunshine, you believed him, not knowing you were signing a deal with an agent of the devil himself, reducing yourself to a victim dependent on the strongest drug of all, abuse. Although it sucked the very life out of you, you couldn't seem to let go of it because the very thing that robbed you of a normal life had an element of pleasure, so you became addicted to abuse.
I just don't wanna be a hypocrite. I don't wanna flow in vein like an artery. Hey, I just wanna do it all for your glory. Hey, kama chiwaza that I'm sorry. Hey, make me clean cause I know you are holy. Left in the world to do right. Fishing man and figure out. Till I am open a mission. People just in that direction. We preach money reservation. We try to stick on the
I can't really say. I really enjoyed everything. Everything was just fine. It was fine, but was great as well. Yeah, I really
Gospel show, yes? And
Yeah.
you didn't expect it to be this good, right?
it was really amazing.
So overall, this has been like the best gospel show ever.
Yeah, it has been the best.
kuna chilungamo show anakonzeka anabweresa mitu anthu onena kuti ino ndiodziwa mutati muone mamana alilinga ma spokesman aja anthu ngati amapoiti asikana aja inenso nkumasirira monga ita baba amene bacholo wanthakatuwo ndekhaso nemachita kuti papa ndi unama umbali ya nyimbo ina makimachi ndazi zake it was well packaged inali ndi just chapopo
Okay.
nditoti
Ndekwa iweyo artist amene anakufikapo ndi ndani?
to send the reality sikana amene amaizira kungoti zinakene sindikunziwa
Trezo.
Jeso, that girl wasanama amata kwambiri ine anandiwaza kumaso ngakaleso kasikana kaja ndakatuka chaso kandiwaza ngoti no mari NPK kajantani anandiwaza sameo cha kwambiri kumaso ngoti mwa RS payeka amata anakwanisa ndithu ndithu
Expect kuti ikhala yobeba chonje monga ma gospel show anthu amati sizimakoma.
In Makurubia, because I know Word Alive. I've been to Word Alive and I know the events Mabanga hosted. It was beyond my expectations. Just a little, yeah, beyond my expectations.
Ndekwa iweyo ndifuna undiuze kuti who was the best poet and who was the best artist? Kwa iweyo.
Trezo and Mike Mash. You just know. Another question.
But it's fine.
Okay, thank you.